Welcome back, my name is Teresa and I'm very much alive. I guess, maybe, sort of. If you're new here, welcome. I have an awful, garbage, filthy mouth where sometimes, just sometimes, I disappoint a lot of people and use the word fuck as a comma. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I feel like I'm not saying the right things. But anyway, if you're not into that, this is not the place for you. Feel free to exit the video here. No harm, no foul. But I will always remember our Tom? Who's Tom? I will always remember our time fondly. Y'all, this is a Prunk Durchases Rober Seviews, except the difference with this one is there is no Rober Seviews. It's Prunk reviews. Did that make sense? I don't think so. I need a decoder. Decoder ring? I don't know. I need a decoder. Usually I do this video once a month. This should have came out in May, but you know, the apocalypse happened. I feel like now I'm starting to kind of get back into like the swing of like really wanting to create content and bloobity blop blop, and it's just unfortunate because my schedule has not been the greatest. By the way, this is Trader Joe's Watermelon Facial Mist. It is meant to refresh and hydrate. It doesn't really do anything, but this has been my coping mechanism for any time that I feel stressed. I'm like, and I've been loving the shit out of it. So there's that. I have been meaning to do this video and today's the day. Hooray! It happens to also be Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, or single moms, or grandparents, or aunts or uncles, whatever. I am half in the bag. Okay, wait, what the fuck was I saying? These are the things that I picked up from the Bergdorf Goodman Sale back in early May. I think when the stimulus dropped, brands in general were like, you should spend that money here. And I feel like Bergdorf Goodman was one of those places that was just like, we need somebody to buy something, just buy something. And I, you know, took the bait. So did I spend $300 on some of these things? Yes. You're not my mom. The money's already gone, all right? I have to live with these purchases right now. Normally I would include footage right here of me actually, you know, like drunk purchasing stuff. I look back at the footage and it just wasn't good. It wasn't interesting. It was just me like this. We don't need that. So I figured, you know what? Why don't I have a boozy brunch kind of a day? Because, you know, I can't go anywhere. I might as well have brunch in my house. And if that means just drinking Crystal Light iced tea with some vodka in it, and then getting drunk enough to order some Thai food in a couple hours, so be it. I'm gonna do a drunk get ready with me, and then we're gonna do some drunk reviews, because fuck it. Where else are you going? Nowhere, exactly. And if you do go anywhere, wear a fucking mask. Stop ruining it for everybody. So here are the things that I purchased. This, which is the Pat McGrath Mothership 6 Midnight Sun. Maya Chia Illuminating Highlight Serum in the shade Happy Hour. Pat McGrath Concealer in the shade L2. Skin Finish Sublime. A Gucci lipstick in the shade, what? Margaret Candle Flame.
It's Margaret Candle Flame.
That's a fucking mouthful. What are you wearing? Margaret Candle Flame. I don't know why I have to sound like that. The Ultra Luminous Bronzer by Edward Bess in the shade Daydream. Fantastic. She's good, she's good. And last but certainly not least, Lemare, the Soft Liquid Long Wear Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 20 in the shade 140 Alabaster. I couldn't resist, it was Lemare, okay? I was like, I have to be that bougie bitch that we all love. Obviously this is not a full face, so I do have some other things on the side that I'm just going to be using as well. But once I do my whole get ready with me, I will then just, you know, exclusively only talk about the products that I purchased during the Bergdorf Goodman Sale. Why did that sound like such a long-winded thing? Other than that, my face is red because I started drinking and just that it is what it is. And I have this fun dry bar clip in because I want to be a cheerleader.
Go team!
And I'm just excited about it. So without further ado, watch me fuck my face up. Yay! Hi, how's my babies doing today? I'm fabulous. We're gonna open her up. If you don't know which one this one is, this is the purple palette. She looked like this. So I'm gonna prime my eyes. Let's just chit chat. And the primer that I'm using today is just NARS Soft Matte Concealer because it's literally right here. So we're gonna use her. How's y'all Sunday? My Sunday's fun. It was hilarious. I woke up today and I checked my phone because as soon as I get up, the first thing I do actually is like, I'm gonna look at social media. because you know, I'm a millennial. And the first thing I saw was like crazy shit happening on Twitter. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna use this, whatever this shade is over here. Anyways, I guess in the middle of the night, Shane Dawson left some crazy ass fucking 4-page manifesto about his thoughts on the beauty community as a whole, and finally answering questions that people have been hounding him over the past, I guess, almost a year now, I would say, about his involvement with things, and sounds like Tati. And then I also heard that I guess Tati is supposed to be dropping some video or something. I never talk about this shit on my channel because personally I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, I'm just too fucking old to deal with any of this stuff. But it was just so much to deal with this morning. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I think the thing that kind of struck me, the beauty community in the whole community, is awful. I was like, what the fuck, bitch, what are you talking about? Listen, I am in the smallest of smallest communities. So my experience in the beauty community is, you know, we're obviously like, here's a map. I'm all the way over here. This over here, this section, super fucking cool. Everybody's chill. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I think when you just hang out with one person who is notoriously always in the mix of drama and always saying some stupid ass fucking bullshit, of course your experience is going to be different. But I was really, honestly, I was kind of offended by it because I was just like, listen, I'm in this fucking community. I have a good time here. Everyone that I am subscribed to, nobody fucking has any kinds of crazy bullshit drama. And I think that's what I like about the smaller community. I like it because we're all real people. For the most part, I think everybody has like a day job. They just use concealer to just, you know, cover up all the bullshit that they have to do in their personal lives. And I like that. I like when people are real and honest, and I can relate to those. I honestly stopped watching a lot of the bigger beauty gurus because I can't trust them. They don't live in fucking reality. None of them do. None of them live in fucking reality, and I can't relate to them. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna watch somebody that I can't relate to. I think the thing that really kind of just annoyed me, he made a comment to the non-problematic beauty gurus who were like, oh, if you think you're gonna pop off on me, well, basically you also kind of contribute to like the negativity in the sense that you do anti-hauls and makeup fails and perpetuate like all this negativity as well in this beauty space. And it's like, okay, I'm not going to deny that people's views are higher when it's about drama or when it's about something failing completely. Not going to deny that. But what I will say though is you can't compare the shit that drama channels pretty much talk about on the reg about these beauty gurus doing some fucked up, weird, heinous ass bullshit and comparing it to an anti-haul that talks about basically, you know, mass consumerism. You can't, it's fucking apples and oranges. Like, you can't fucking compare the two. And I think that's what is the thing that kind of irritates me the most. It's just like, no, fucking, you apparently came into this beauty space and you hung out with someone who is just a known dickhead. He is so out of touch with reality, it's not even funny. Like, it's actually kind of disturbing, and it's really sad to think about it. That they are not a real person, and that's who you chose to keep your company with. Don't talk about the rest of the community. The rest of the community is pretty fucking cool. Like, we're all good over here. Like, we're uplifting each other, we're happy with each other, we're collaborating with each other. We are, in a weird way, a family, I guess, you know? Like, we're all good here. No, fuck you. No, it's bullshit. So, anyway, reading that this morning, I was like, what the fuck? No. And I think the other thing that's just so strange is that you're gonna talk a bunch of shit and then you're gonna be like, all right, I'm out, after I just talked about launching a palette. Like, I don't know. We're gonna take this shade over here. Honestly, it just left me feeling like really all kinds of fucked up. The last thing I purchased from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics was the purple Pimp Hat palette. After that, I was kind of like, you know, I'm not gonna really fuck with this brand anymore. I know I talked about it briefly in my live stream that, you know, I'm not gonna be purchasing anything from JSC anymore or whatever. And if you haven't caught the live stream, surprise! I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Bad enough, I feel bad for doing it because I did it purely for views. Like, I don't want to associate myself with anything that is truly just shitty, and I feel bad about that. What the fuck was I saying? Moral of the story, the whole thing is fucking stupid. It's really, really annoying. I'm happy to be a part of my community, and I'm happy to have this platform, and I'm cool over here. I don't need to get to the level of any of the top tier beauty gurus. I'm all set. I don't want that. That's what comes with it. I'm cool fucking being in the 30s over here. This is fine. I'll I'll be over here telling my dumbass stories and just fucking shooting the shit. I'm happy. Anyway, so that was my Sunday. Honestly, like, I think I was really sad in the beginning to work from home because, like, I missed being in the office, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I'm actually quite terrified to go back into the city. I guess there's next year. You know what? We're gonna use some glitter glue. Use some of that gold shade, pop it on that lid there. I'm beautiful. What the fuck? We're gonna take some of that sparkly bukkake shade and we're gonna just label it right on top of it. So, interesting. I think there's a ghost in my apartment. Shake it up. And what I'm gonna do is, oh God, no, okay. I look like some, what the, oh God, all right. Oh, that's right. I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera. Oh God, she is the wrong color for me. On the bright side, it's covering my sex robot, so fuck it, we'll put it right there too. That's fun. I don't know why. Let's put that right there. How about over here? Sure, let's match. All right, I look really white, I look really dirty. Like I rolled out of a bush. Can I tell you, work has been banana. Bananas. I don't know if this sounds catty. It probably is.
It's one of those classic tales of I need something from you and you need something from me.
Cause why? Fuck her, that's why. And this bitch, anyway, so that was my Friday. But yeah, I kind of noticed how completely petty I am. Wow, hi. I don't know how I feel about those. And it hugs my little fat curves. Where's my fairy godmother mirror? That's a lot of bronzer. Holy shit.
Ooh, bitch.
Oh, hello, welcome to my factory. Why do I own a Oh, Willy Wonka. He doesn't sound like that. We just gotta be like really aggressive and beat the fuck out of our faces. I'm gonna be like Beauty, I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. Okay, stop putting blush on your face. You're a monster. Okay, she's a little bit too much. Let's take that blush. I'm just gonna keep layering it on and on and on and on. How do you come back from that? Unicorn of the Sea collection. Cupid's bow, that Q bow, we're gonna do right there. Give me that. I just ate about 6 chicken wings. Imagine that's like my sexy fantasy. You know what? I don't think we can come back from this. So why don't we spray our face with some spray and we'll call it a day. Honestly, I would fuck with this. I would fuck with this. Looks like I put my lips in some buttercream. It's like, oh, who is she? Ah! Like that's, oh, your friend's cute. Never mind. I think this looks a little bit better. I put a Wayne Goss lipstick on. I can fuck with this. This is actually not that bad. Honestly, it's not that bad. I'll fucking take it. Okay, so let's talk about what I have on my face. If we like it or we don't like it, and whatever. Let's talk about the Maya Chia highlight of the day. I know I talked about this in my favorites video. This is fucking great. Now, my only issue is that there are 4 different shades, and this shade that I chose today is the happy hour one, which has a pink glow. I don't know, I keep looking in the monitor, so I'm sorry if I keep like looking off, trying to look at myself. In person, you can tell that there's like a pink radiance to me, like a very futuristic, factory recalled sex robot. And listen, I am all for looking like a snatch bitch, okay? But I think had I used like the kind of goldish one, it probably would have, I don't know, melded a little bit better and not make me look like a fucking factory reset robot. Factory reset robot. Whatever. I like it though. She good. She smells a little bit. She smells very citrusy, but once on the face, I don't smell it. This is great. I think for a primer, it just, I love how makeup sits on top of it. It's just, you gotta be careful which shade you pick up, because if it's the pink one, you're gonna look like a little pink pork cutlet. But sometimes you just wanna be a little pork cutlet. Pink pig cutlet. Pink pig cutlet. I got it. This I feel like would be better suited as a highlighter. Why don't we try that? I know I have Marc Jacobs one on right now, but I'm going to take some of this milky jizz. I'm gonna shear it out a little bit.
Oof, bitch.
Okay, and then I'm going to kind of slowly dot this on. Oh yeah, fuck me up. Oh fuck, I wish I did that. It might get ready with me. So basically I'm just going over existing highlighter with this pink goo that is kind of reminiscent a little bit to the pink goo that's from Ghostbusters 2. Oh, I hope you could see that. There's like a nice little pink shift. It's hard to tell because my cheeks are red because, you know, alcohol. Fuck me the fuck up. Okay, anyway, this is wonderful. I love her. She's great. Run, don't walk. Buy her. Stamp of approval. I wish I was going out somewhere. Like, this is the kind of shit I would be wearing to the fucking clubs. Clubs am I going to? I'm fucking 34. I'm going to the clubs and I'm looking like a sex robot. I'm like, yeah, bitch, don't talk to me. I'm married. I just don't have my ring on. No one's talking to me. Let's be real here. Let's talk about the Gucci lipstick in the shade Martha Wood Candlewood. No, Margaret Candleflame. So this is the satin lipsticks, right? I love the formula of Gucci lipsticks. Michelle Wong, that lovely fucking bitch, turned me on to it. And when we like hung out in like Saks Fifth Avenue, like a million years ago it feels like, she was like, hey, you should buy that Gucci lipstick. And I was like, okay. And I did. And the one that I have, which I don't know where the fuck it is, the one I have is in shade 200 and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like the most perfect pinky nude color. It's in the shade Blaze of Noon. And honestly, this probably would have worked really well too with the eye look. I really love the satin formula. It's phenomenal. I just chose very poorly with my color here. And this is what I don't like about buying lipsticks online, is that you can't tell if something's gonna really truly light. So if you're pale and you don't mind looking like your skin tone, sure, buy it, who cares? I don't recommend this color for someone that looks like me. If you are any other skin tone, I'm pretty sure it looks fucking fabulous. Or I think technically what I could do with this, if I have like a darker lipstick and I want to lighten up, I could probably like do like an ombre effect. And I could probably use it that way, which I am going to because I'm not giving these away. I spent my hard-earned coin on this, and so I'm gonna use it, even though I don't like it. Consistency-wise, formula-wise, it's fucking great. It's just you gotta be careful with the colors. The next product I wanna talk about, this. In my last video, I literally just talked about how much I love the Tom Ford bronzer and how it's my baby. This is fantastic. And I think I purchased the old packaging technically because when looking online now, I can't find this at all. She's very, very light. So I think if you are pale like me, you're gonna love this bronzer because this is the kind of bronzer that is light, but it's very, very buildable. I wouldn't say this bronzer doesn't make me look very Cheeto-y. It has more of like a neutral-ish kind of a glow. It's fantastic. My only complaint is that, no, I don't have a complaint with this one. Anywhoosies, we love her. Moving on to the Pat McGrath Midnight Sun. You know, it's okay. I totally could have skipped down this. I didn't really need to buy this palette. Quality-wise, it's fine. I don't really have any fucking issue with it. But the purple, in my opinion, is not as purple as I want it to be. I wanted it to be a little bit more... There's nothing exciting about it. It's just like, oh, okay, it's a purple. Like, I don't know, like there's nothing really fun about it. The other transformative shades for the most part are fine, but they work really well with a finger and not so much a brush. I haven't used it with a little sponge tip applicator, but I imagine it probably works even better with that. Quality-wise, it's fine. Like the mattes are fine. I didn't have any issues with building up things or blending out or anything like that. I'll say it, it's kind of boring. Like there's nothing really super fucking exciting about this. Now I paid, I think $90. It was either on sale for like $80 or $90. And while I'm happier that it wasn't the full $125 price point, I don't think this is even worth it at $80. I don't know, it's okay, but there's nothing amazing about this. I think this is probably my least favorite Mothership palette. The next product is the Pat McGrath Concealer. This is fucking great. This is great. This is worth the hype. It's fantastic. If you're looking for like a really nice amount of coverage that doesn't settle into your lines too badly and you're able to get a lot of wear time out of it and it has really great coverage, fucking look no further. This is fantastic. I was not a fan of the foundation so much. It's not because it failed me. I just feel like for the coverage and the amount of product that you have to use, $70 was a fucking stretch. But the concealer, fantastic. It's one of my favorite purchases I made this year and it will definitely be on like my favorites of 2020 for sure. The last product I'm going to talk about is the Lemare Foundation. the Lemare Foundation. I just chose a really, really bad shade, and it's in the shade 140 Alabaster, which technically is like, it's too dark for my skin. I'll show you. It's pretty dark for my skin. I will say though that even though that this is way, 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 way too dark for me, I was able to make it work, and I think it's really all thanks to the concealer, so that's great. But too dark, that's one. The second thing is that the coverage, I would say, is more of like a light to medium, but it's definitely buildable for sure. The thing that I really, really enjoy about it is that it is incredibly long wearing. So the times that I have worn this foundation have been fantastic. I've had coverage throughout the whole day, and it looks pretty good too. I can understand why people like this particular foundation. I don't know if I personally feel comfortable spending this amount of money for this. So when I got it, it was $60. This is normally a $90 foundation. I would not spend $90 for this. I would consider picking this up again if it's at $60. I would, except I would pick it up in the actual correct fucking shade. You know, I think I can get away with it. You'll notice the difference kind of when you look back here. Compared to my neck to the back of my neck, it's like, okay, it's a couple of shades definitely deeper. So other than that, it has a really good longevity. I like that it's a nice buildable formula. It's very, very comfortable on the skin. This baby does not settle into my fine lines, which is fucking fantastic. It doesn't feel like I have any product at all on my skin. There is some light transferring, but for the most part, this bitch is great. I will always have to use this more for probably filming purposes, only because in these lights it looks fine. You could tell that I'm definitely way too fucking tan. So next time Bergdorf Goodman has a sale, I would buy that, but in the correct shade. Overall, my purchases with Bergdorf Goodman, I would say, have been pretty solid. I like the foundation, I love the concealer, I like the Maya Chia, I like the bronzer. The Gucci lipstick, unfortunately, didn't really work out color-wise, but I like the formula. And the Pat McGrath palette was not my favorite. Other than that, I'm okay with my purchases. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that. Let me know down below how you feel about any of these products, if you'd consider buying them drunk or not. I would love to hear from you. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, it's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I have a Discord, as well as a lovely and wonderful Patreon, which I want to say thank you so much to my current patrons. I love your darling little dumpling-esque faces, and I want to smush and kiss them and just love on them. Just thank you for keeping this garbage boat afloat. And if you want to know what is currently on my face, along with where to get these products and where to get my merch and the podcast and all of that, blah, whatever, everything will be listed in the description box below. Keep fighting that good fight and keep continuing to stay safe, and I'll see you pumpkins later. Bye.